The Blind Man Who Brought Water to 11 Villages, the story of Luis Soriano, the man who created the biblioburro, a traveling library carried by donkeys. The story. In a remote region of Colombia, far away from cities, schools, or even roads, children grew up without books. No libraries, no teachers, no learning, just violence, poverty, and silence. But one day, a school teacher named Luis Soriano, who was blind in one eye and had no resources, decided he would not let an entire generation grow up uneducated. He had no money to build a school. He had no vehicle to travel. He had no support. He only had 2 donkeys, a few books, and a heart stronger than mountains. So he created something the world had never seen, biblioburro, a traveling library carried on donkeys, the beginning of an impossible journey. Every weekend, Luis loaded 2 donkeys, Alpha and Beto, with boxes of books. Then he walked 10 to 12 hours in extreme heat, through deserts, forests, and dangerous gang territories, risking his life just to bring books to children who had never touched one. When he reached a village, children ran toward him yelling, "The library is here." Luis sometimes taught under trees, sometimes in abandoned huts, sometimes on the side of a dirt road, but he never missed a single weekend. Books that saved childhood. Many of these children lived in war zones. They had seen guns before pencils, fear before dreams. But Luis's books became their escape, their hope, their entire world. He read stories to them, taught them to write, and opened a universe their village could never show them. One child said, "Before the biblioburro, I didn't know the world was bigger than my village." The sacrifices Luis faced: robberies, threats from armed groups, a broken leg from a donkey fall, losing sight in one eye, no salary, no government help. People begged him to stop. His own family feared for his life. But he said, "If children stop learning today, the future of Colombia ends tomorrow," and he kept going. The miracle that followed. Soon, children who barely knew how to read began writing stories, drawing, dreaming. Some went to college, some became teachers, some became the first educated people in their families. Luis didn't just deliver books, he delivered possibility. His mission reached 11 villages and thousands of children. Documentaries were made, authors supported him. Global organizations helped him build a real library. But Luis remained the same humble teacher who walked with donkeys. The message of his life. Luis Soriano proved, you don't need money to make change. One person can educate thousands. Vision isn't in the eyes, it's in the heart. If the world won't come to